Hey, my beautiful angel, it's Josie Grouse. Welcome to Soul Awakening channel. Well, I'm here today to answer your questions. If you have a burning question about angels, about your soul's purpose, about your situation, whatever you need to know, ask away. This time, use the comment section. Go ahead, connect with your own intuitive guidance, your soul guidance, feel your angels with you, and let's talk. Let me open my chat and then just take a look if I can see the questions. Now, I want to do more of these live sessions because my job is to help you, is to be available to help you in whatever way that I can. I am blessed to work with angels every single day, and I know how much love they have for us, how much just unconditional, pure love they have for us every day. And sometimes it just makes me cry because I know that they're selflessly helping us in so many ways we cannot even imagine. And at the end of the day, most of us never say thank you. Never say, just acknowledge they are angels, okay? And they're helping us. If you woke up, if you went through your day and nothing happened, it was so easy to take this for granted, right? We're not, not causing any problems with the world. We're just here, we're just chilling, nothing happens. Oh my goodness. You have angels working, fighting your battles for you every day so you have a good life. If you wake up and you see the light of the day, there's so much help that you receive from angels. So let's connect, let's talk. All right, here you go. Wendy, if I don't see your questions, it's okay. Your question will be answered. And if I don't see it right away, it's okay. Just what I do is I connect soulfully to the energy of your angel. So I get some feedback. And if I don't see your question, don't worry about it. I will send intuitive answers to you anyways, all of you asking here today. Mindy, hello angel on earth, how to send love from the heart. So the question from Mindy, beautiful question, how to send love from the heart. Is it silence or thought? Such a good question. How to send love from the heart. Here is what I've learned from angels. Sending love. It's not that we have to do something specific. How many times you hear words, love and light, I'm sending you love. And even you don't like people, you send them love. Go away. I'm sending you love. Now that's not love. Being the vessel for love is the way for you to translate this feeling, this emotion to people around you. Now, sending love, you can visualize beautiful, let's say, ball of light, white light energy, and you fill that light with love. And it's a true, powerful feeling of well being. I wish you well. I love you. I love you. I love you. And that intention, that energy, you can send it out into the world. But I promise you, it doesn't matter how you do it. Love overcomes all obstacles. Love overcomes all fear. Even if you overcome fear within yourself, if you open your heart and you feel love, you feel divine love energy, that is when you are going to translate and radiate. You're going to send this feeling, love and light, to everyone around you. And so much more, so much more light energy. So it's not just what you do. What do I need to do to send love? First, experience love in your heart, right? And that feeling, that frequency of love is going to be sent out everywhere around you. Okay, Javi, Janvi, how to connect with angels, archangel, higher self. Janvi, that's a great question. So we have angels. We have natural connection with our angels. There aren't beings sitting on another planet watching us through like a telescope or sending us some intuitive telepathic messages. They're right here and right now. So, proximity to your angels, feel their presence with you. Feel their presence with you. If you may have your own idea, all of us, we have our own ideas about angels. They're these beings, white, wings, and they're just good natured beings. They're helping us. But we feel like we are disconnected from them. And we only call them when we need something. I'm in danger. Help me, angels. I need some divine intervention. I'm in trouble. Please help me. So that's when we begin to actually connect with angels. We were trying to seek this connection. Where is it? Where are you, angels? And the reverse thinking is angels never leave you. They aren't here because you're calling them. They're here because that's what they do. That's their job. They're making sure that we follow our own path of correction. We're following our own path of evolution of the consciousness of our own soul, but also evolution consciousness of this planet. Every being here is evolving and transforming and changing. Things change every single day. So remember that angels, they're not far away someplace. And I always encourage people to, why would you wait for something to go wrong in your life to communicate with angels? Why don't you make this a daily habit? Why don't you just try it for fun and see how good angels are in your life and how they can make so many miracles on your path? So when you're coming from, lack and trouble, it's a very different energy. When you're coming from love, saying, you know what, I love this life. This is so good and so miraculous and so amazing. And all of a sudden you begin to experience miracles every single day. Miracles, miracles, and miracles. So that's what happens when you are connecting with angels daily. Daily, wake up and say, guys, my angels, thank you for being so good, for helping me to go through this day. Without the help of your angels, we would not survive a single day on this planet. We wake up and everything is at the right level. The planet is still spinning. We still have oxygen available to us. There's still fresh water. There's many things that always go right. And we take these things for granted. It's the way it's supposed to be. Oh, really? Oh, really? Have you ever go deep into this question? So when you understand that we are alive and we are well because we have these angels taking care of business behind the scenes, things that we just cannot see. Yet they're here. Yet they're helping us. I hope this answered your question, John B. Okay. Sneak low. All right, let's see. Hi, Josie. Is my angel protecting me in my current situation? I've been going through a lot. So listen, and those of you who are going through a lot, your question is going to help a lot of people understand. If you're going through a lot, you have extra number of angels helping you on your journey. Sometimes when you have challenges in your life and all of a sudden you scream for help, please help me, please protect me, please guide me, help me, give me a miracle. resolve my problem. I'm so in trouble. Please help me. I am in such difficult situation. Angels, are you listening? Are you protecting me? So at these moments, you have many, many angelic beings helping you, supporting you. Now, it does not mean that your situation is going to be resolved like that. Sometimes you will need to go through this event, through this difficult situation, through this problem, because this problem is going to help you release the fear, stop worrying about unnecessary things. It's going to just make you wiser, and it will open you up to opportunities that your soul truly desires. Oftentimes, we don't want challenges and we're screaming the moment we're being pushed. But in the moment when you feel like I'm being pushed, it's because there is this invisible net of angels that is telling you, well, if you fall, we're going to catch you. But you need to take that first step. You need to move past the fear. You need to move past the fear. Angels are not going to pull you backwards into some comfort zone, in the place where you feel, oh, this is where I feel safe and I feel protected. Angels are like, no, you're supposed to be over there. You're supposed to be doing a different kind of work. The only reason you're not willing to change your situation is because you are afraid. You are afraid. You're afraid of what may happen for you. You are afraid to open yourself up. You're shrinking. Instead of expanding, you're shrinking. And you're trying to keep things reasonable and predictable and safe. But angels are saying to you, we've got you. Can you trust us? Can you just take another step forward? And trust that whatever happens, we are here. You are alive. You have awakened, and your eyes can see the sun. You are alive on this planet. It means you already have legions of angels who have already protected you, have given you their support. Acknowledge them. We only focus in moments when we feel troubled. We focus on our problem only, and we disregard a million of good things that are all happening for our benefit. So, change that pattern, change that awareness, look from a point of view of, okay, angels, I know I have angels, period. Absolute certainty. I know I am supported on this path. I know this is for my own good. I know that I am protected. I know I'm not going to shrink. I am not going to constrict myself and then try to stay safe. I have to take that step. And I know that I'm fully supported. I know that I'm fully supported. At the end of the day, we always want to ask ourselves, where is our belief system? Do we believe that we live in this beautiful, friendly, loving universe? Do we really believe that? Or are we just saying, until stuff hits the fan and things just go out of hand, then we begin to worry, then we begin to freak out. Oh my gosh, economy's going down, robots are going to replace the human jobs, and we're just go running and running, and then just somebody help. Who can ask for help? Let's ask angels. Okay, they're supposed to be helping us. And then in moments when we're going crazy, we begin to beg and begin to negotiate or deal with the divine. And in these moments, these are the moments of transformation, when you know that there's no going back. The only way for you is to go forward. And whatever you're going through is going to help you to release the fear and find something within you, the power, the inner strength for you to be anti-fragile, right? Somebody who is just pressure proof, someone who's got that soul power within. And you know that I have angels. If I'm still on this planet, it means I have all the support. That's it. I'm supported 100%. So I'm just going to keep on moving forward. I won't be afraid. I just won't be afraid anymore. And I promise you, this time around, You will have all the angels and you'll feel them and you'll know who they are. They will be in your own personal world. They will be someone like your friends. You're really like a good friend who you trust. Angel, someone you can call upon in moments when you want to talk. But there are friends, if you call them in moments of your need constantly, begging for something, and then all the other time you just like never even pick up the phone, never say hi, never invite them to dinner. And all of a sudden moments like, hey, drop everything and come and help me. So in it's always in our own consciousness. If we have these friends, we can talk to them every day. We can respect them for what they do, and we can experience gratitude to these angels for the work that they do. I promise you, there wouldn't be any question about how to connect with angels, because it's natural for you. You already know how to do it, and you have nothing to worry about. Okay. Let's see. N Mac. Hey Josie, why do I see blue orbs at nighttime? What are they meaning? So where are the orbs? Where are the orbs? Are they just around your bedroom? You open your eyes and you're so sleepy and you start seeing lights. Like if you watch my videos, you'll see stuff flying all the time. And I have videos of actually, spirits talking at the same time. So like you have all the evidence that, we all have spirits with us. We all have our spiritual presence with us. So if you see orbs, just check in how you feel. How do you feel? If you have inner peace, if whatever you're experiencing, see, when stuff flying in my room, how do I feel? I feel good. I feel peaceful. I feel connected. I feel just I'm at home. I feel everything around me is supporting me and it's loving me. And it's for my own good. And it's also doing their own job. So if this, whatever supernatural things you see, if they're bothering you, if you feel, oh, this is negative energy, I just don't feel good, I feel fear, I feel threatened, well, then listen, go and do clearing. For example, I do saging every day in my house, every day. My sage is not here, but just in every room, I have special herbs that I also clean my space energetically. I clean my space. What, let's say, smudging does, smudging neutralizes energy. It's if there's any, see, when energy is here, it's attached to something. It's like thought forms attached to another thought form. So what these rituals do, when you go around with the sage, they release the bonds between these energies, between these thought forms. So you clear that field, because once they start attaching, then they can create a form, then they can create a bigger form. So once you go and you clear, do your own rituals, what they do, they simply break the bonds between these thought forms. They create neutral zone. So that gives space for harmonious energy to be restored. Nature is all about balance. If there's too much energy that is, you want to feel, I'm super good, it's all like high up. I feel so divine, connected. I just want to feel, I want to sit in my chair and I want to meditate, and all I want all day long is to have this blissful state. I'm in nirvana. I'm out there. I'm in this dimension of complete blissfulness. And people poke you and just like, hey, you've got a job to do, you've got a place to go. You got to feed your kids. You've got to do something. So When we float up and we are in this dimension where we don't feel any sort of negativity, in this world, on this dimension, the balance is the key, then all of a sudden, negative things are going to appear to keep that balance. So, in the same way, when things are totally negative and they just like, wow, everything is dark. I feel like there's very dark spirit or something that is just destroying everything. That is also not natural. So you want to create environment where nature balances itself, where life is going to balance itself. Now, the negative, if there's too much negative, it will be replaced with positive. It will invite the positive energy. When there's too much positive energy, there will be some negativity. There's no deal when there's 100% positivity and 100% negativity. It's the same pole. It's just imagine one stick. That's what life is, right? Some of them like really, really positive, some are really, really negative. So we want to keep this kind of in a state of balance, and nature will do that for you. So what you do with these rituals, the smudging rituals, is you create this space. If there's any thought forms, invisible energies that are just here, you can clear this space by introducing these spiritual practices to release the bonds between them. They are not attached to each other and they will disappear. They will be subject to balance. You'll feel instantly better. Okay, so that also set filters. All right, so if you clean your space, it's also a message to the outside world is I'm only allowing harmonious spirit energy, okay, to be here. Harmonious, the ones who bring harmony, the ones that's not going to tilt the scale, but it's going to bring harmony. So so if you feel that these orbs, they have good energy, they're positive, let them be, enjoy. And whoever they are, they could be anything. They could be spirits, they could be elementals, they could be your departed loved ones, who be the fragments of your own soul. You don't know. But the only thing you know is that how do you feel inside? What is your inner feeling? And if you feel good, if you feel aligned, that's good. That's good. Let them fly about. Okay. Flashy motiva. Let's see. Please, is it good to throw coins in the sea after prayers and meditation? I am not familiar with this practice. Well, honestly, like if you just ask for my personal opinion, I don't like to throw anything into the sea. It's like it does not make sense to me. Although there are practices where you toss things into the body of water. Like these days, I think we're trying so hard because we're driven by lack consciousness. Like if you want favor of some deity, or if you want to get something, you feel like you have to do certain things and go out of your way. You do these rituals, these crazy rituals that are going to guarantee. Now they're coming from lack consciousness, and very unlikely that you will receive quality angel support when you're operating from that consciousness. And by the way, if you do get what you want, it's just my opinion. If you do get what you want, but you had these rituals or magical things, a lot of the times they will not give you pleasure. They will not give you pleasure because they're not coming from the light. They're coming from, oh, that's gonna take me forever to explain. Take my program, Angelic Healer. You'll understand how these energies interact. But whatever you receive, you're not going to receive it from the light. And it's going to take energy from somewhere. It could be taking the energy from your future. It could be taking the energy from your family. It could be taking the energy from your health. So you have to be super mindful when you're trying to manifest things. There is no trying or forcing in the flow of nature. Angels do not force anything. If they could force things, nothing will exist. Nothing. There will be here and there fighting your battles. Someone hates you. I am calling upon Archangel Michael with his powerful sword to go into, you know, create chaos and then punish these people who have offended me because rightful, like if that was a reality, the whole world would be gone. We would have destroyed ourselves if angels collaborated with us on that ego level. But look, I mean, I've taken you, I know you only asked me a very simple question. Is this a yes or no? So, but I just want to tell you that just, in my opinion, some things, when it just comes so much easier to us if we open ourselves and we're much more aligned with universal laws, when we're much more aware of who we are, then we don't have to throw anything into the ocean. I just these days, please don't throw anything in the ocean, even if it's coins, even like who knows. For me, it's just a common sense that is also driven by consciousness. I hope I answered the question. Joe, what if I don't believe in angels? Well, then I'm asking you to run your own test yourself. Test your connection with the angels. And I'm not here to make you believe in anything. Now, run your own experiments. Ask for a sign. Even if you don't believe in angels and then you're fine, then we will not have this conversation on YouTube. But if you want to connect with angels, you will have all the signs that will help you to reach that. Okay, is Elon Musk's new platform to make money trustworthy? I'm not familiar with Elon Musk's new platform. Is it Twitter? Is this the Twitter things? um, so the trustworthy, I think it's just not the right question to ask. Is this trustworthy? Because again, you're coming from a consciousness that something is missing. You're coming from a consciousness that there is something that is worthy, but something is not trustworthy. If you approach anything with this consciousness, it's very likely you'll have a proof that some entity is not worthy. But if you come from, again, from a different level of awareness and saying it, I'm here, I'm living my life at this time, when I see all this massive technology progress and I'm welcoming this progress. I did not create the world. I did not create even myself. I didn't create it. So you understand that there are forces operational on this planet. Once we're here today, gone tomorrow, well, in whatever time that we have on this planet, well, we don't have control over anything. So saying that is one thing is going to be beneficial or not, it's not up to us to say. For us, it's important to which consciousness we're bringing into the world. What consciousness do we approach anything? You can approach the same thing with consciousness of mistrust and find all the wrong reasons. But you can also see, well, maybe there is some good in it, and there is always good in it. And you have to make that choice how you approach anything with a level of openness, with a level of trust. And for me personally, it just, unless it's super clear in your face, trust, don't trust. When you open your heart, there is a different level of protection that you have when you are acting with purity of intention. When you have just, what can I gain from this? What can I just receive for myself? When you have purity in your heart, intention of sharing and giving and helping others, you'll always be protected, no matter where you are and what you do. Okay. Uh, Phil, can how can a guy find love and the right girl? So, good question. Now, the same way you find anything, the same. It's always the same process. And when you are less concerned with the righteousness of things, I'm sharing with you what I've learned on my path from consulting thousands of people with relationship questions. What I hear angels say over and over and over again, that the key measurement of if this is a success, a relationship of success or not, is the level of happiness, is the happiness factor. Am I happy? Am I happy in this relationship? Am I happy with this person? Am I happy without this person? Am I a happy human being? And if you can say, I'm okay with that right person or without that person, I'm okay. I'm okay. I feel happy with or without that part. If you feel like that part is missing and it's somewhere out there and you have to go get it, you have to travel, you have to ask thousands of people, you have to kiss thousands of frogs before you get to your princess. Now, with this scarcity mindset, you're actually creating this space, and space is filled with all kinds of, I would say, negative energies, right? We don't want to keep any spaces, but that's a spiritual concept that you need to study and learn. Me, you, we are all here for, together. This is our planet. We're all connected. But understand that the more void there is between you and what you want, the bigger the void, you are going to get obstacles to get it. You're going to create enormous pressure, and you're going to create a lot of negative forces interjecting to for you to do that. You want to keep that connection between you and anyone you seek and anything you're seeking. Just there's no distance between me and them. They're right here and right now. They're right here and right now. They're right here and right now. How do you know they're here with you? Because you feel, when you see them, when you feel them, you will be happy. So, the way that we close that void is by feeling happy with or without them. With or without them. Just know the person is already with you. Not somewhere out there, not somewhere out there, but they're here with you. And close that gap. Close it. Close that gap. And then what happens when you feel happy, there's no gap, you are going to attract into your life all the right conditions, all the right people, and the person coming in will be enhancement of the feeling of happiness. They will not provide you what you thought was missing, but they will share that feeling with you, and you'll feel just as good with them as you felt when they were not there. When you felt like, I'm whole, I am really, I'm divine light. I'm here to experience life in my body. It's like, what a miracle. So, when you change the perspective, you are going to find whoever you're looking for. And the same thing goes for anything. If you're seeking finances, if you're seeking a new job. So, release, just cut that gap, decrease the gap between you and what you want or what you think is missing, and focus on being happy. Okay, let me just let's see here. Atarjay, I've been on my spiritual journey for years and I felt the connection with spirit from childhood. I'm going to see a lady soon for past life regression. Will this help? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Just make sure that someone you seek is someone who has some, proven track record of, and you feel like they're doing whatever they're doing for the right reasons. Now there's three I always recommend people to do three things. Number one is to connect with astrologer, numerologer. You need to know, but you need to have an understanding of the map of your life. Okay. So astrology is going to give you a map. It's going to show you, okay, this is what you've got. These things you brought from past life. These things are going to, seems like they're on your map. So you will have to address them somewhere along the way. All right. So that is one. Another thing is mediumship, is medium. Connect with the person who has communication skills with the other side. We all have these abilities, but there are people who are assigned to communicate. So they help us, they guide us, they provide us the moments when we don't, it's like everything is dark, but somebody can help us and guide us. So this could also be, a spiritual teacher or someone, a guru, or a person who has just natural connection with the divine. And the third one is past life regression. If you can find somebody who can track you through your lifetimes, you'll find a lot of answers to your situation, to difficulties you are dealing with. Every problem that you're dealing with is not from this lifetime. Even though you can logically say, well, I'm struggling because I did A, B, and C. And I'm telling you that A, B, and C has a root somewhere else. This is a lifetime of learning, and we are here because we have corrections to do. If we had nothing to correct, so then wouldn't have to be here. There's no purpose for being here. But the past life is going to help you understand, especially if you're struggling with your relationships. See who these people were in your past life. What lessons did you teach them, or they taught you in the past life, and how these lessons in this lifetime are messing you up? Or maybe they're huge blessings. You don't know, but you'll have a lot of clarity from past life regression. Okay. So, Christina, I hope so. I am in a domestic abuse situation. Get out of this right now, instantly, right this moment. If there's any way, call, just pick up the phone and call the help number 911. Call somebody instantly, your friend, your best friend, and you need to say what you need to say right now. Do not delay. This is really important. If you're dealing with any abuse in any form, in any situation where you are a victim, like a real victim, you have to take action immediately, not in 5 minutes, just instantly. Pick up the phone right now, call 911. I mean it. Emergency room nurse. All right, you guys. Now just a couple more questions. Lena, hi Josie. Will I meet some new love in my life soon? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, of course. Let's see. So I hear guys talking about clearing negative energy. So that's really good. Negative energy, clean myself around. Awesome. Linda, I find pennies, butterflies, feathers all the time. Are they angels sending me messages? Yes. Yes. Angels, they are not physical. They don't have physical bodies. They cannot knock on your door and say, Raphael here, how are you doing? Let me help you heal. So they help us. They're giving us clues. They're giving us signs. And signs are, when you see a spiritual sign, it's a sign that your soul recognizes. Spiritual sign is not for your mind, it's for your soul. Your soul does not speak the language, it only understands the symbols. It understands symbolic language of the universe. Numbers also is one of the languages. So when you see a sign, your mind says, "Oh, beautiful butterfly. Hmm, purple butterfly, amazing." Your soul says, "Spiritual sign." It's a sign that, you know, my spirit guides are sending me a message. This is not logical. This is not something your logic picks up, interprets, and understands. Your soul holistically identifies this symbol. And from that symbol, it just receives all kinds of messages and it connects. It also sends messages through signs as well. So if you pick up pennies and other things, remember they're symbols, they're symbolic. So the more symbols you can recognize, know that your soul is watching. Your soul is seeing these signs, and your soul is so happy that you are aware. They have that soul awareness that oh, just butterfly, or look at that penny. So, but the soul is happy because there's another dimension that is opening for you. When you see that event, a sign as a spiritual message, most of the time it's for peace. Now, in my work as a, say, medium, working with angels, angels do not give me words and messages and letters. They're giving me signs. And same way, every medium communicating with the other side. So the departed don't speak, so to say. They don't verbalize, "Hello, I am your departed uncle, John, and this is the message for you." Now, there are symbols that they're using. One picture can say 1,000 words. So when you have that awareness, oh, they're showing me a white rose. They love you. There is so much love. So do you understand? Now, all of these symbols and then messages, they come from the level dimension of the soul. Okay, so absolutely, if you recognize them as spiritual signs, they will most certainly help you. Okay. Right. See people smiling. Oh, I love you too. I love you guys. Uh, I see you guys see a lot of threes, a lot of 11s. Yeah, you will see threes, especially when you are doing any spiritual work. So, Cheryl, the message that you send is at 11:33, and then somebody just before that asked, "I see 333 and 111." Okay, see 333 111. First of all, if you really want to study numbers, it's fascinating. It's so revealing, and you can understand how life works through the model of reality and numbers will give you a picture that will help you to understand the guy who create or the gal who created this whole universe. So we there are laws, there are universal principles that are in place. God literally set up these principles. I'm done, When you're asking, when you're praying for something, when you are in trouble in any way, there was a violation of these laws. This lifetime or another lifetime. Now, same thing, physical laws, gravity, no one's going to dispute the gravity is the real thing. So in these spiritual laws, these principles we can see as correlations, right? So things in association in their relationship to one another, whether it's, matter and energy, how things manifest, and so on, how things are created. So we want to understand that these numerology, astrology, Kabbalah, spiritual traditions, they are the attempts to describe the universe and explain these laws so we don't violate them, that we don't do things against these laws, because there is always consequence. You jump off a building, there are always consequences. In the same way, there are spiritual laws. And I encourage you, those of you who see, okay, there are patterns, right? There are all these relationships, and I see that this is a relationship means something else right now, right this moment, because I see all these signs appearing out of nowhere. So my question to you is, study numerology, really take time and maybe do just your afternoon, understand just basic numbers of your own life. I have tons of free videos on my channel, workshops, they're all free, just best information that I teach in my paid courses. It's all available here for you. So take that time and see with threes when they show up. So you don't have to go and always ask, well, today I'm seeing threes, but tomorrow I'm seeing fives. Now, what is it? What has just happened? Let's remove the mystery and let's really understand, study life, study how these laws work. And then you have so much more clarity. But definitely, three has a lot to do with the spiritual path. Okay, with the spiritual path. There are really three angels, three archangels who have participated in the majority of creation on planet Earth. And that's three of them are Michael, Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael. Now, so they're just building blocks of the creation. And when you see threes, a lot of the times, if you are communicating with angels, it's one of these three angels that is communicating with you, Michael, Gabriel, or Raphael. Okay, so yeah, I encourage you. It's always, and I say it from my heart, is know yourself, study yourself, study the numbers of your life, study principles, study how life work, operating from different dimension of consciousness. When you know yourself, you're not at the mercy of this lowest physical domain and forces that run it. And then many of these forces are negative. You know that. So when you study how life works, then you have have control over this domain, right? You have more control over your physical body. Okay, I hope I answered your question. Well, just maybe one more question, and let's see. Linda, what's the best technique or rituals to connect with my guardian angels or angel? So your guardian angel is a very special being, and your guardian angel very closely connected with your soul. So when you go in and out of body, you connect with your soul's guardian angel. And that guardian angel is kind of holds space for you, for all of that information, for all of the wisdom and learning, for all of the events and emotions that you have experienced in this lifetime. And then everything gets sorted out, and you will then go for another run of another incarnation, another body, all over again. And now your guardian angel is going to help you to build the energy, is going to find the right vessel for you, is going to help you to bring the physical body into the world. So you have a lot with your guardian angel. It's a very important relationship that you have. is with your guardian angel. Your guardian angel has been with you since you entered the cycle. Oh, incarnation, reincarnation, and you're still like spinning in this wheel of karma over and over again, just coming back, taking action over and over and over again. So your guardian angel knows your business. It knows you from everything, right? It knows why you're struggling, why you have difficulties, why certain things are not working, why you are blessed in one area and then you may be suffering in some other area. You have that natural guidance of your angel that is going to help you, right? So when you understand it and going from understanding, then now to become aware of the presence of this angel, a being, a real being, someone who is your highest guide, and people call this your higher self, your guardian angel, anything. And in essence, that is the highest aspect of you who has that eternal wisdom. All of that, all of the answers that you're seeking exist on that level. So you can just simply be aware that you have this angel, be aware that you have connection with this angel. The angel is like literally walking every step of the way with you, and ask questions. Help me to understand that. Why am I experiencing that? Why am I struggling so much? Instead of okay, fix me, okay, do something, make my problems go away, take away my pain, let that person come back to me, do something. Not going to work with your guardian angel. It's not a busboy or someone who's just going to run errands for you. So your guardian angel is going to help you understand why things happen. And when you're willing to hear the answer and do that internal work, you're going to be led to happiness. You're going to be happier and less attached to your problems and to dramas in the world. So that's the true purpose of your guardian angel. And if you do communicate with them daily, you and then asking, help me to understand it. Give me the wisdom to understand it. Give me the wisdom to understand it. And then you will receive the wisdom. And when you receive wisdom, consider this as the greatest gift that you can ever receive. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you so much for staying here, for being here. You are my angels. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you light. I'm sending you all of the angels to help you, to assist you, and to guide you on this path. Be well, be blessed. Have the most amazing time on our beautiful planet. I'll chat with you in the next video.